We're back with Mesho Morrow, owner of the Archangels basketball team and a player from the team, Gwen Ellis. Gwen, thank you for joining us on the set. So tell me a bit about your background. I mean, you're a player. What's your story in basketball?
Well, I am a player. I played for Hazelwood Central, and then I met her. It was wonderful meeting her. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, okay? I met her when I was at Obajama, Flow Valley, and I had a kid, and I was thinking basketball was over for me, and she talked me into just giving it a try and just supported me so much mentally that she actually inspired me to play for the semi-pro. And doing that course, she actually got me a job. I'm the head coach, the JV head coach at McClure South Berkeley, and she just really helped me pursue all my dreams.
So what position do you play with the team?
Power forward. They're trying to get me to do that center position. I don't think I'm tall enough.
And have you always been a forward? Have you been in the same position since you were playing?
No, I mostly, when I was younger, it was 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Then that's semi-pro team. They kind of just put me at the 4.
So by day you're actually coaching,
yes,
and then on the side you're actually playing.
Yes.
What's that? How's that the difference? What's that like?
It's challenging. I will tell you that, but my coach, he's a great coach. He's understanding. So for me to be able, I'm actually learning from him, and I'm actually learning from her. And what I do is I take my experiences from me playing for semi-pro, and I take them to my girls to let them know, hey, I'm still in the game. I'm not old-fashioned. Hey, I'm here. I just had a game, and I got beat up just like you. But you have to get up, and you have to continue to play and work hard.
That's right. And what do you see as the biggest from playing in college to playing semi-pro? Is it just the intensity? Is it the skill level? What changes?
Both. Because these girls they already know the game, they already played. It's a whole different skill level because they want to go to overseas. WNBA is no shortcut. In high school, you're just waiting on something. Here, you're trying to get somewhere. And that's the difference to me.
Is this pretty typical of? Is Gwen's story pretty typical of the other players? Like coaching in some cases by day is their job, and others. Or tell me a bit more about some of your other players.
You know, they work all types of jobs. You have some that work in the retail industry. You know, some work in the restaurant industry. I think one maybe in nursing. So they have all different. Some in school and education. They're teachers. And so they're trying to take care of themselves and make a living, kind of like what we were talking about a few minutes ago. They have not found a way necessarily to make a living in basketball, though they've spent the last 20 years or so building that skill set. And now they don't have a way to transfer that necessarily into a profession that'll pay for them if they don't go professionally and play basketball overseas or with the WNBA. And so you have that divide. They still have a passion and a love for the game, want to be involved, but don't necessarily know how to transition into full-time employment through the game of basketball.
And games wouldn't be games if we didn't have fans.
That's
so
right.
I have to imagine you've probably got some of your players coming to your games. But tell me a bit more about your fans. Are they typically young girls playing basketball? Is it, I'm always surprised when you go, sometimes you'll see men and families.
Yes.
So tell me a bit about the Archangels fans.
Well, we had some of our players come out and watch the game. We had a mixture of crowds. We had family, we had some elderly people, some parents of the players, and it was a nice mix. I love families. I'm a single mom. I have a daughter, Mariah. She's 9 years old. And so my heart passion is for families, and I want to provide families an opportunity to come and enjoy some great basketball, some family-friendly fun, get excited, get some entertainment, and just enjoy some bonding family time together. And so that's what we want to provide for families.
Were you going to add anything to that?
Oh, no, she answered all those.
What do you think? I have to ask you, what do you think most people is most misunderstood about women's basketball? I feel like when people have told me, I went to a WNBA game, and they're really surprised, again, at the intensity and just the rigor. And I was just curious what you come across where people, when they hear that you're playing semi-pro ball, they come to a game, what are they most surprised at? Or didn't they know?
Hey, women are dunking now, okay? We're coming up there with the men, okay? I think that's all the men have, okay? We have the dunking and all that, but we're coming up and they be surprised that these women are working hard. Of course, we're women, we have to work hard. Of course, I don't have athletic, I'm not Jordan and none of that, but we have to work hard. And when they see us working hard, the sweat and the passion women play, they're like, oh, this is nice. They're rolling on the floor, it's active, and it's just
Competitive.
Very
competitive.
Very competitive.
And I think because we don't have all the air theatrics, they see the appreciation of the game below the rim. And women's game sport of basketball is more of a technical sport. So I think they realize that. I'm like, this is good, but this is good basketball. It's really good basketball.
Good basketball. Well, we've got the information there for you on the screen to check out. The season starts in May, and it's running some great games. Go check out some intense basketballs. We were just talking about archangelsbasketball.org on the website. You can see the full schedule there. And any questions you have about tickets or where they're playing, call 314-437-4580. And again, the information's on the site. And I have to give a shout out to your coach again for being here in studio as well. He's not on set right now, but he was in our first segment. And thank you both for being here.
Thank you so very much for having us.
All right, thank you. Well, there's more STL TV Live coming up. Art continues to bloom even in the wintry months. And when we return, we'll tell you about a series that will make your creative side blossom as well. Stay tuned.